Thank you for joining me. This is Joe from Joe's Transformer Toy Reviews. Right, today I am reviewing Legends Class Bumblebee from the Titans Return 2016 line. He is from Wave 3. He retails for around $10 to $15 depending on who your retailer is. He's available from all standard retailers, Amazon, BBTS, TF Source, or brick and mortar stores like Target, Walmart, and all of those. So for the figure, he is relatively small, but the Legends series is always that small, which fits the character. He's always been known to be a very small figure, very small character, period. So, as you can see, the character's main colors are black and yellow, a little bit of blue and for the eyes, and gray for some detailing like the face and headlights. That's all the color he gets, besides the, I guess, red from the icon, the emblem, and the lights of the car. He's got a solid body, all from the transformation. As you can already see, he has gigantic forearms, gigantic biceps. It actually dwarfs, as you can see, the arm the arm from the elbow when rotated up. It doesn't clear the bicep. That is probably one of the biggest problems with the figure. If that doesn't bother you, then honestly there's not much else that it's probably the biggest thing that bothers me. Doesn't bother you, then you're probably going to be just fine buying the character, buying the figure. Everything moves pretty well, especially for a legend-sized character. He is probably not quite as well put together as Wheelie that came in from Wave 1 from the same line. However, he's really not that bad at all. He has minor issues, but he rotates a little bit. It feels like that him and Wheelie share or complement each other. Bumblebee, when transformed into vehicle mode, which I'll show you in a moment, is actually really solid, whereas Wheelie falls apart really easily. It doesn't snap together very well. Bumblebee does, but Wheelie has more of a, I'd say, almost perfectly sculpted robot mode. Bumblebee has tiny issues here and there, the forearms and stuff like that. Now, they both hold a Titan Master or Headmaster inside the inside the cavity of the vehicle. I will show you how this one works too. So let's start the transformation. Rotate the arm and the hands, the forearms to meet up the upper arms, or whichever side those are called. The triceps meet the biceps, I suppose. So then you pull down the chest. Yeah, takes a little bit of force. There is a peg right there that goes in there. Keep an eye out for that. Rotate out the roof of the car and the back end. They're all one piece on hinges. Then you take the head part, rotate it back, and then there's that hinge right there you rotate it on. Then you put back the entire canopy section, push the arms back to head into pegs on the sides. Careful with the arms, they do come out of alignment fairly easily. Easiest way to see is whether or not you can see the whole line. That will help you line it up. For the legs, you rotate it down. Now you push in to shorten the legs. There is a spot right there where there is a section, like a tab that's supposed to fit in there from both legs. If you don't do that properly, you're going to have a hard time. So make sure both of them get in there. Now this side has that tab that slides into the slot on this side, so that's why you do the, I guess, his left leg first, then his right leg. Makes it a lot easier. There. And there is Bumblebee's vehicle form in the Legends 2016 Titans Return figure. Very solid. Looks like a regular car for the most part. The paint job doesn't quite match, but I mean, they always had a problem matching yellow paint to yellow plastic. Every single time that they do a Bumblebee figure, that always comes up. So now we're going to pull apart this section and lift up from here. This right here is where you put in the headmaster. Borrowing Hot Rod's headmaster because he's so gray that isn't going to detract at all from Bumblebee, honestly. So push him in there. That's about how he fits in. And you fold it closed. And that's it. No problems. You can't even see the headmaster from the outside. That's how well it fits in there. I didn't expect I would like it quite so much. I felt that the bicep issue would overshadow the better parts of the figure. But honestly, he's growing on me a lot. Now, like most Legends figures, at least like the wheelie figure, there's no accessories. Keeping with the Bumblebee aesthetic, I would recommend a small blaster, like a pistol or something like that for him, because the figure has always been known to be associated with stealth and for scouting. I figure like a small weapon would probably be a great fit for him. So I'm going to go ahead and remove the headmaster. Now, as for my recommendation, the recommended for kids, he does have a slightly difficult transformation. So there is a small issue with that. But beyond that, there's really no other problem. He fits together pretty well. He stays together in vehicle mode. And that means that he's going to always be a slightly better pick than wheelie for vehicle mode, just because it stays together. It kind of pains me to say that, though, because the wheelie figure looks tremendous in both modes. But this one's staying together. It's a solid piece. It's something that I wanted to note. It feels like it's easier and less frustrating for a child when he's in either mode. So that's what I feel like. If you're a collector, then definitely. If you're a parent buying for a child, this is also a good fit, just as long as you're not worried about the kid having a problem with the transformation. So yeah, minor problem transformation, large out of proportion biceps, and that is the only two issues with the figure. And they're fairly minor. So another great figure from the Titans Return line, Wave 3. Definitely worth looking for. Alright, that's Joe from Joe's Transformer Toy Reviews. Please feel free to leave a comment, like the video if you enjoyed it, and go ahead and subscribe for more. See you later. I'll be back soon with more videos. Thank you.